Subhanallah bihamdihi subhanallahil azim. Subhanallah bihamdihi subhanallahil azim. Subhanallah bihamdihi
Allah Ta'ala's fadl, His grace, His blessings. That Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala has these great days to us, these nights and these days, Allah Ta'ala has bestowed them and granted them to us. Allah has given us health, Allah Ta'ala has given us health. Allah Ta'ala has also given us iman, faith. Allah has given us strength, ability. It's Allah's grace that with all of these benefits, Allah has given us the ability to perform such deed that are very pleasing and desired by Allah. These days of Dhul Hijjah, these 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, the gracious Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has stated that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these 10 days are greater and more beloved to Allah than all of the other days of the year. So in other words, that whenever we come into these 10 days and these 10 nights, whatever amal, deeds we perform, then all of the other deeds we perform throughout the rest of the year, these deeds in these 10 days are much greater. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with His fadl, His karam, His grace, His mercy, He is giving us the tawfiq to do one great action, that in an assembly, a gathering, we are doing the dhikr of Allah, the remembrance of Allah. In normal days, when we do dhikr in this way, then I regularly share this hadith with you, that on such a gathering, when a gathering of people sits down together and does dhikr of Allah, remembers Allah, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He from His selected angels, He with pride mentions that gathering of dhikr. So today, we have an additional bonus on top of that, that Allah's beloved days these are, and this is also the beloved amal, action that Allah Ta'ala likes. And Allah's Prophet ﷺ in these days, these 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, be especially careful of this, that when He has encouraged us to do an amal, that is the dhikr of Allah, that He has suggested to us. In the hadith it is explained that do dhikr of Allah in abundance, high quantity in these 10 days. Do Allah's hamd, there's instruction for this. Do Allah's tasbih, do takbir. The noble companions, Sahaba Ikram, in these days, their habit of doing dhikr, Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu anhu, and other companions as well. They'd go to the marketplace and with a high tone, in a high volume, they would do the dhikr of Allah, high pitched. Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar, Walillahi alhamd. They do in high quantity this dhikr. The whole marketplace then would join in with them and do dhikr of Allah. And those houses that heard this, they also started doing dhikr of Allah. This was the quantity, abundance that the Sahaba Ikram used to do dhikr in these 10 days. So a lot Allah of thawab has put in this, especially in these days that we're passing through. So my brothers, the days are passing. What we need to do is those deeds that have been explained to us, encouraged to us, we should do that kathir, high quantity. And especially Allah gives us tawfiq to sit and enter into these gatherings in these 10 days especially, and even if you're on your own, then do dhikr of Allah kathir, high quantity. Ayam tashri, that the takbirs that we recite is not just for those days, rather the whole ashra, it's been explained. That always whilst you're walking, wandering around, do wird, recitation of this, because this is very dear and beloved to Allah, these kalimas in these days, extremely beloved to Allah. Anyway, how much should we be grateful to Allah has given us understanding, ability, that we're sat down and we're going to do the dhikr of Allah. Recite Durood Sharif.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursalin. شفيع المسلمين توحوا يا سيدنا الحبيب النبي اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وذرياته بأهل بيته كما صليت إبراهيم وعلى آل محمد وعلى آل محمد. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وذنوبنا وحزننا وجدنا وخطأنا كل سنة. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث اصلح لي شأني كله. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا وارحمنا وتقبل منا وادخلنا جنة نجاة من النار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم نسألك الأفضل في المعافاة في الدين والدنيا. اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وجنة من خزي وعذاب الآخرة. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا واستغفرنا ومشايخنا وجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله.